NISD gives all students and teachers access to Google Apps using their Northwest email. If you're unsure how to sign in to Google Apps using your Northwest email, feel free to click this video and you will be able to sign in. For those of you already aware of how to sign in to Google using your Northwest email, we're going to go ahead and start looking at some uses for Google Forms. Several ways Google Forms can be used are for feedback and quizzes, for self-reflection, as sign-up sheets, and even as social contracts, say the way that your classroom is organized, managed, or even in a PBL unit. For information on how to create a Google form, you can use this video. It's going to show you how to create a basic quiz, whether it's teacher questions, student questions, and then how to share that quiz. When finished, I'd also like to show you goo.gl. If you create a quiz and want to share it with your class easily, you might choose to use this website. The form is going to give a very long URL link. However, going to goo.gl, you can go ahead and paste your long URL link here in the box provided, and it will provide you with a very short link that students can easily get off of a slide or off of the board. And you'll see that the quiz that I created in the past video is there now with this short URL link. Here are some examples of some forms that have been created. This is one from my English class. It was a social contract. Now note this can be done almost like a quiz. They did this in groups, and so if you want to go ahead and look at this, you can. You can see where require an NISD login was required for this personal contract. You can see right here is where you pick. And then once you scroll down, you can see here's the driving question, and there are other questions to follow that as a team, they filled out the contract and their expectations throughout the PBL unit. As a teacher, when everything was submitted, I would receive this spreadsheet that includes everybody's answers. I made sure to make a question asking for students' names, and then I was able to email this information out to all of the team leaders so that they would have expectations throughout the entire PBL unit. Feel free to click this link to look at some of the questions that were asked for the social contract. As you can see, Google Forms can be used any questions for any purpose. It could be a quiz. Each student could fill out goals for a writing assignment or for the year. They can reflect on one of their homework assignments and receive feedback. Students can write questions, teachers can write questions, and it can be shared with anybody really that you prefer. I wanted to go ahead and wrap up by leaving several resources. 80 Interesting Ways to Use Google Forms is a website that you can visit live here on the cast. And as always, NISD Innovate is a great way to find tech tools by the instructional technology team. And if you are using Google Forms in the classroom or have something that you would like to share, feel free to share it at NISD Innovate.